Hey everybody, welcome to Comics Covered, the weekly show where Matt and I, the co-founders of CovrPrice.com, talk about cool things in the comic book world. We sometimes interview creators, we sometimes talk about the website, and today we're going to do something pretty fun. But before we do, if you're not already a CoverPrice.com member, go over, check it out. It's got a free trial that will let you put in all your comic books and see what prices of comic books are. We are the only comic book price guide that aggregates raw sales data and slab sales data, lets you know what your comics are worth in real time, pulling from all these different places online, new releases, FOC, content, and all that fun stuff. So do us a favor, head over there and check that out. But today is something interesting. We haven't done this before, and I'm not quite sure it's going to work, Matt. What do you think?
It might not. It might work. It might not work. But we were trying to figure out, like, after doing our interviews, it's fun to talk to creators. But we thought, hey, what would be just as fun? I don't. Do you hear an echo? I hear an echo.
No.
Maybe. Anywho, we thought it would be fun to interview you guys, essentially. Have you guys come on, share your hauls, share your stealth buys, share your favorite pickups of the week. Like, did you find something rare in the dollar bin this past weekend or a week ago? It doesn't have to be like this exact weekend. But if you guys want to join, we're going to drop in the Streamyard link. Join it when it will be full, probably. Just try it as much as you can if you want to get in, or raise your hand and we'll try to get you in.
And the cool thing though is, like, this, we're bringing everyone who's watching. If you want to be on the show right now with us, you can.
Yeah.
And we're looking at, like Matt was saying, like, we're excited to see your haul. Like, what's something that you want to share with everybody? Do you have questions for us about the site or about, Cover Price in general? Like, this is your opportunity to come on Comics Covered and hang out with us for a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Why not?
I think it'll be fun to just see what you guys have to show, and hopefully it works. Hopefully people can come on and you guys are interested in joining. Otherwise it'll be a bust. Bust.
So I'm gonna go ahead and post the well, why don't we do because we have a bit of a haul as well that you want to share, right?
So we have some work to do today. So man, I still hear this echo and it's driving me absolutely bonkers. I don't know if it's, do you have another thing up, John? Or
is that any better?
Yes.
All right, well, there you go.
it was like slowly driving me nuts.
Oh, that is the worst. I thought it was going to improve my mic if I took off the echo cancellation thing.
No, that's way better. You sound better. I was also trying to frantically try to turn up my volume because I was like, is this not getting... So you were driving me nuts in two different ways. So.
All right. Well, we talked about trying to improve the sound, so that didn't work. Great.
No, there you go. All right. So we have a little house cleaning to do. So last week with John Boy, who was a fantastic interview. I felt like we could have gone for ages. Super generous, super nice guy. He gave us 2 sets to give away. Oh man, I don't know where I put them now. But he gave us 2 sets to give away. They were actually, I think I could show them. Add them back in here for a second. If I can. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, he was really sweet. Like, it was, I'm constantly amazed by talking to these creators because they're really, like, sweet people and very interesting.
Yeah. So he gave away a set at the end of the show last week, and we said for those on the rewind, all you have to do is drop a comment in last week's video and you would win this set. This set's, I think, on his site, it's about $140 without signatures. So it's pretty, this is a pretty nice, generous gift of him to give us 2 sets. So the extra set is right now from last week's show. I'll share my screen real quick.
All right.
Run it. We need to find some music to run when we
you know what, I'm gonna do you a solid. I'm gonna find some music. It's gonna be perfectly like aligned.
Ooh, that's a little sexy.
That's what I was going for. A little sexy. Hey, who's gonna win?
Right.
Okay, if not that.
And hey, no, leave it.
Okay. The verdict is in. Matt wants sexy.
This is so on point for us. We're a sexy show. Okay, here we God, this is
So you put in all the winners.
all right. So this is last week's show. These were all the comments. I'm going to scroll through to make sure that you saw your name. This is as of now. It's just annoying. No, it's leave it. It's you're good. You're good.
Here.
So I dropped all the names in here. So we're just gonna click it, and whoever pops up, they're the winner of that extra set of boys.
All right.
Are we ready? 1, 2, and
spin, spin.
let's make a noise. That's fun. Hey, that's appropriate.
Nice.
So I want to call out a special shout out to JSS Brooklyn, who won a Comics Community Award as Blue Wrench of the Year. So congrats to JSS Brooklyn on that. So yeah, there you go. Congrats, dude. I'll take this off.
Congrats indeed. Yeah.
Is JSS here? He should be. He's usually here.
Yeah, maybe if he pops in, we'll tell him he won. If not, we will announce him again. But yeah, congrats, and thanks for participating in all the fun stuff that we're trying to do.
That wasn't planned at all. So I don't think JSS has ever won anything. And
I think he has, but he's always in here. So
yeah, he shows up to every single show. So basically, we're going to just start it off. We'll show off some of the things that we actually got in the mail, what we were buying, a little insight to our own collecting habits. I am the type that likes to go digging, but occasionally I get a little bit of FOMO, and I do go for books that I just have to have. So John, do you want to not start it off? You're an avid reader, right? On the things you really enjoy, like
well, to be honest, like, okay, this is gonna sound weird, not weird, because it's not really a collector, like an investor thing, but I'm reading Hellboy's Seed of Destruction right now.
Yeah.
And it's so good. I didn't realize how different it is from the movie.
And Seed of Destruction was when Hellboy died, right? Did I just spoil it?
Son of a...
I think I just spoiled it. Yeah, because he was gone for 10 years from comics.
Well, shit. I don't have to read this now. Great. Awesome. Give me another one, Matt.
Maybe it's not that story. I think it is that storyline.
Right.
But yeah, I think I just spoiled the ending for you. Yep.
It's okay. It's okay. But it's so good. And Mike Mignola's like art is so good. I have my Batman, which is the Mignola Batman, which is rare and kind of cool. So the only comics that I kind of got recently were the Mark Spears blind bag stuff for Halloween. I got the Monster and the Wolf. So I got those 2 covers. Then live on the show, I don't know if you guys remember, I had a shoebox of comics that appeared. I made a bid and bought them from my friend.
And we showed it on the show.
Yeah. So these, I mean, I'm not a golden era kind of guy, but these were too good to pass up. So I put down some cash and bought this super rare Schomburg cover, and
only one of the rarest pre-code horror Schomburg covers.
So it's got, I mean, it's not in great shape. Matt came over the other day and was like calling out all the flaws, and each one really kind of broke my heart a little bit. He's like, "Oh, well, that looks like someone put a line around it."
Did you open it up to see if that page is?
No, I'm too scared.
No, you need to open it up. That will make, if that staple's intact and it's just an overhang, you're good. You're probably at a 2.53.
Well, 2.53 would be like a $7,000 book, I think, right?
Yeah, well, it's probably 2.5. It's definitely not. There's some major chipping off the side there. But if the book is intact, you're at a 2 or 2.5. Yeah.
So within that collection, as you guys might remember, I made an offer on the whole collection, including that one. And it was my friend's mom, so we're not like trying to take advantage of everybody, but I made a fair offer based on.
No, you did. I mean, there's work that you have to do. For example, that Schomburg, you're gonna have to spend $500 to get it graded, because I think they charge you the minimum of what it costs to like what its street costs. So like a lot of these are not cheap books to get graded. That's if you're brave enough to press any of them. Some of those, one of your more pricier books was gnawed on by some animal. A whole corner was missing. But again, these books are, a box of crazy rare books that just fell into your
yeah.
um,
Yeah, no, super lucky, super
like
rare.
how jealous I was of that box.
Well, you saw it as soon as I saw it, so it was live on air, right? So it was kind of cool.
And then I said, how awesome. You're like, do you want to buy them? I'm like, I'm not gonna buy these. I'm like, I can't afford the
you had first dibs, and I was like, oh, Matt doesn't want him. I'll try.
I'm checking a gnat that's flying by here. It's attracted to the ring light.
All right. Well, what about you?
Because I'm not going crazy as I'm grabbing for air.
Yeah, it's slowly dying. We have some people in our green room too, but first, Matt, what do you? I know you went digging the other week.
No, I didn't find anything digging. I got some stuff in the mail. So I am a sucker for metal covers. So I got these two. This cherry Sveta and this Sozamica. Am I doing that right? This Sozamica cherry book. I love both of these covers. But comics will break your heart. So these were limited to 100 each. Now they both came severely damaged.
No.
Like
yeah, I can see that.
Crushed, and then this one's crushed.
What?
So yeah, this is the problem. You get excited about opening some books and they come completely damaged, And I've actually ordered from Happy Comics multiple times, and most of they've all come in successful. But sometimes the mail is against you. There was also, it just got hit. These are heavy books. These are super heavy books, and these little bags aren't going to hold them if they're sliding around in there. These pieces of metal right here.
Oh yeah,
sharp. They're not. Nothing's going to hold that back. So this was both the books that I was excited about and also super disappointed about. So I have a request in of what to do with them. So just waiting from Happy Comics. And then I also got this Flops because I really wanted a Hello Darkness.
Oh, was that on our top 10 recently?
It is.
It's on right now. Yeah, it's on the runners up. Yeah.
So I got that, but it also got damaged.
Is your mailman hate you? I mean, what's going on?
Yeah, so it got. So I'm a bit of a condition snob. Now this one's not nearly as bad as that one. It got a little ding on one corner, but even like a little ding hurts. It's one of those things where it's not enough to get it returned, but it's a bummer when you see it, right? It's kind of one of those things. So out of all those books, those are the ones I was most excited for, and they were a bust across the board in terms of quality. So I mean, this happens, right? I would love to know if you guys are that as sensitive about condition as I am, because I will admit I am a condition snob. If it's not 9, it's 6 or better. It's a problem. But and I know that's me. I will say I'm also friends with Ben Stein, and he's a super gracious guy. He's been doing these really popular. He's been doing his own exclusives lately, and unrequested, he just sent me a free copy. So this is limited out of 85, but of Betty and Veronica. And God,
cool.
I'm blanking on the name of the artist. I don't think I've heard of the artist before. Sorry, I'm flipping you guys off. Man, this bag is ripped on the side too. Son of a but the book survived, but the bag is completely ripped. But this is from Ben. This is a freebie, limited to 85. Igor could probably talk about who the artist was on this book. This did not get damaged, luckily. I think he still has copies available on his store, which is housestein.com. But yeah, I like this cover a lot. I was actually going to go to a store. I had the store up to purchase, and the mailman delivered this right when I was about to purchase it. So it was very kismet.
Serendipitous.
Very serendipitous. So it's nice that the only book that survived was a free book, and the books that I paid $300 for got completely damaged. That's sometimes how it rolls.
Igor says the artist is Rob Siski.
Rob Siski, thank you. Yeah, great stuff. I'm gonna have to look into Rob a little bit more, because I mean it's very pretty. He did a great job with it.
So,
Yeah.
all right. Well, let's do this then. I'm going to post into the channel here the link to join our show. You'll go into a green room. You have to enter some information.
Yep.
And again, what we want to do now, and this is kind of crazy, we've never done this before, and I don't know if it's going to work. No naked people, no cursing.
Right. Now you're prompting them. Now we're gonna have.
Now we're gonna get.
Now Lando's gonna come in naked and cursing. And...
All right. Well, so we're gonna put that in there. But we got two in the green room. We got Hyper Combo Comics and we've got Porter. But first,
should we drop the link now?
Yeah, I'm gonna drop it now. So you guys can start jumping into the green room, and we're gonna do like maybe 3 minutes to share your haul. If you have any questions for us and want to talk about anything, we'll do that. But we're going to try to keep these to about 5 to 10 minutes per person who comes in. But yeah, this is your chance to hang out with us for a second. And why not? It's November. Matt grabs the invisible things in the air.
I got it.
Stripping
Miyagi style.
Lando, you're not stripping because you're always naked. Come on. All right, here we go. Let's bring in Hyper Combo. Oh, wait. Give me a second.
Yep. You gotta play
this. Oh, here we go. Ready?
Show me what you got.
Hey, Hyper Combo Comics. How you doing?
What is up? It's first time being on your stream. I've been following you guys for quite like I mentioned to you guys backstage. I love especially the Shaker show that you guys do on Thursday. So yeah, and happy that Lando kind of reached out to me to come on and be a guest on the show.
Yeah, Lando said get on there. I think he's sending people our way because he feels sorry for it that we might not have enough people.
It's an honor. It's an honor to be here.
All right, the honor's all ours.
The guideline is 2 people need to see the flying insect. If 1 person sees it, you're crazy. I mean, look, I've been called worse. So. But Black Crown said hyper. Do we not have?
What do you got going on behind you? What are those posters or those comics?
Oh yeah, because I'm more of a gamer first before I got back into comics. I have a bit of Street Fighter. I do have some Greg Capullo art, David Finch, and I have some gaming stuff on display like the mask from Borderlands and some Tekken figures. So yeah, a little bit of gaming and comics in the background.
What is your go-to fighting game?
Street Fighter.
Henchman says he can't hear you. Well, that's odd.
Really?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can everyone else
hear you?
Yeah. All right. If no one else can hear, raise their hand. But yeah, what's your go-to fighting game?
It's Street Fighter. I mean that was honestly the franchise that got me into that is my favorite franchise from Street Fighter 2 all the way to the current Street Fighter 6. I mean, I always say I'm not tournament worthy, but I'm somewhere in the middle where I'm not exactly a noob, so I kind of fall somewhere in the middle where not a master, but I can hold my own.
People don't understand that Street Fighter was literally the fundamentals of every fighting game. If you could do a Hadouken, or a Sonic Boom, you got 2 good moves that you can use starting off with any character.
For sure. And Guile players are like the bane of my existence, to be honest.
We can't do good Guile here.
Trust me, I don't have anything underneath this either, so I can't either.
Yeah, we're jealous of Guile. Guile is my aspiration.
For sure. Well, let's see. Do you have any comics you want to share?
Yeah. I'm gonna kind of do a little bit like a machine gun style because I have like several that I had picked up over the few weeks, and just because it's my first time, I gotta show 1 or 2 of my all-time stealth buys.
Do it.
Because something about me that a lot of the local guys are well aware of. I have a shop that's like 15 minutes from my workplace, so I go there on my lunch break. So I'm kind of it's been mocked that I have my lunchtime finds. That's been dubbed.
Those are the best though. That's when you find the good stuff because there's not a lot of people there and they just put new stuff out. And if you're the first one there, perfect.
There's a book that I'm going to show at the end that still lives on in infamy a few years later. Where if I just mention the price of the book, the local guys know which book I'm talking about that I picked up.
Okay.
All right. So starting off with some of the bangers that I picked up in the last few weeks, the Paulo Ribeiro 1 in 10. So I know you mentioned that you're a stickler for a condition. So am I. especially for modern. But when it comes to rare books, this one had a bit of a color up, so the shop discounted to like 60 USD equivalent. And if you know anything about this book, you can't find anything less than triple digits generally, because it is almost like, I don't want to say a ghost, but it is a hard book to find in the wild.
It's the creme de la creme of the Daredevil TV series related book.
Yeah. And what was the issue? Why did they bring it down?
There was a bit of color rub on the back, like on the.
Gotcha.
Like this is during the era where the printing. I mean, when is Marvel's printing always great? Sure. But yeah, it was a black cover, so there was a bit of color rub on the backside. So
if it's a consistent error, then they won't ding you for it. If because
I know that the John Bernthal Punisher had the same thing, and I know that got 9/8 even with that color rub.
Yeah, so you're probably. I mean, still, if you're how much did you pay for it?
So I'm in Canada, so I'm trying to convert USD for my Americans. It's about equivalent of 60 USD.
Okay, that's a great price. That's a fair price.
Is that like 10,000 Canadian or?
No, that's like 75 or 80 Canadian.
Okay.
Yeah, this one I actually picked up last week.
Oh wow, that's a great run. Yeah, that Finch cover. Did you get the second print in there?
No, unfortunately not. Yeah,
that's a fan. I mean, that butt shot is probably the best butt shot book.
I mean, isn't Psylocke known for butt shots though? Like
she's the queen. That's her go-to pose is butt first. I will tell you that Jim Lee's X-Men was the book that made me fall in love with like Psylocke. When she came out of the shower and Cyclops is all flushed and he was like, "Oh, sorry," and she just didn't even care. That right there was probably my first comic crush was Psylocke. So
it's funny you mentioned that. My all-time favorite cover, bar none, is X-Men 11 from the Jim Lee run, only because from a nostalgic point of view, that was actually my first comic I ever owned as a kid. So just from that.
Oh wow,
that's a great way to start. Yeah, that's a great set. That's a nice expensive set too.
But it wasn't expensive for me though.
How much did you get for?
I'm sorry, Gabe just
we're gonna convert this to
so it probably was
equivalent 15 USD.
Actually, it was Casper. Okay. Gabe Casper, sorry.
But yeah, it was $15 USD.
Okay,
that's great.
Yeah,
that was someone who just put a set together and just had no idea what it was worth altogether.
The irony is, it's one of the largest LCS in my city. So sometimes you always find stuff in unexpected.
Yeah, some of those guys just want volume. Just move it out.
Yeah,
exactly.
The shops can't check everything, so this is the point of, we always say, go out and dig, because not only will you maybe find what you're looking for, but you will discover things that you weren't looking for, and that feeling of finding something like that for that price is indescribable. Right, it's kind of like winning a small lottery. It feels like it, even though it's only like a couple $100. It still feels so good.
Trust me, it always makes the second half of my workday even better during lunchtime when I find these things.
And then you're thinking about it for the rest of the day.
Yeah, and then the problem is, like, I'm like the only comic guy in my space in my work, so I'm showing my coworkers, they have no concept. So the only way I can kind of relate to their level is like, this is how much it's worth. Then they're like, oh, okay.
And they're like, okay.
Right. Yeah, like cool comics. Like, no, it's like $500. You're like,
and then then their ears perk up a bit. Yeah.
Right, we'll give you just a couple, like 30 seconds, and then we'll.
All right. So this is the book that I actually wanted to show, that basically kind of lives on in infamy. So this shop had a $3 bin section. I picked this book up. I thought it was a Mexican version. It was actually the real deal. I graded it. It came back a 9.8.
No,
that's a $1,200 book.
In the $3 bin.
Oh my God.
What's the difference between the Mexican version? Does it actually have, like, is there some Spanish on the cover, or is
there is? It's literally the same cover, but it's just the text is different, and I think it might be a bit more foily than the regular.
What did
they thought it was the Mexican version?
Sorry?
They thought it was the Mexican version?
No. He didn't even know because this guy was mainly predominantly a Marvel guy. So he bought a collection that had DC books, and he just shoved the DC books in this bin. me being me, I actually shared what I found because I knew the guy, and he, like, to his credit, he didn't upcharge me or anything. He just gave it to me as a win.
How much
That's
did you buy
awesome.
it for again? You said
$3 Canadians, I guess in USD would be like 250.
oh,
Oh,
that
that's
one
funny.
hurts because that's probably in the top 5 best modern covers easily.
Yeah, and in person, and honestly, I believe it. I
Oh
believe
my
it.
God. We used that like image for some of our marketing because it was so cool back when we first launched.
Yeah, what a haul. That's a good way. Okay, good luck to everybody else after
All
that.
right.
Oh,
one.
honorable mention, I got this for $40.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
I got
And it came back a 9.6, so that's my honorable mention.
All right, go away, Hyper.
All right, see you guys.
Thanks for coming on.
That's great stuff, man. That's awesome. Jeez.
Okay, well now we got to move to Canada apparently. To do
Wow.
some,
Okay, let's go.
Porter's next, right?
Porter.
All right.
Show me what you got.
I love it every time.
Hello.
What's up, Porter? How you doing?
Porter, how you doing?
Oh, just enjoying the November rain in Alberta today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Look at all these Canadians.
I'm looking at your shirt. I'm trying to read that. Suka food
John can read light Japanese.
I can read it like a 3-month-old.
It's probably terrible Star Wars, right?
That's right.
Because you're when you buy something with a foreign language on it, you could be for sale. You don't know.
It probably says Star Trek.
It says I'm a
right.
Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for coming on.
You're welcome.
You have some hauls to share. You have some questions to ask.
Yeah, I got some books to show you guys.
Yeah, let's see it.
Yeah, can't wait to see it.
I got a silver
Oh my God.
Spider-Man with I don't know if you can see him on the knee there, but that's a McFarlane signature.
Oh, nice.
No.
Now is it a Todd McFarlane, a T McFarlane, or a Tord McFarlane?
It's like the droopy. It looks like Tim Flattery, right?
His modern one looks like Tord McFarlane,
but this one has the stamp on the back too.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Nice.
So yeah, that was a nice find. I found that one in Halifax.
And that's a really sneaky signature. You would not notice it.
What is that one worth right now? The platinum?
Well, that's not platinum. That's silver.
That's the silver.
Silver is worth about 15, but Todd's signature, he's an $80 signature right now. So bumped it up.
Maybe $100, right?
Yeah, $100. Yeah.
I think I got that for $20 like 30 years ago.
Yep.
There's this one, my platinum.
Oh, there you go.
Copy.
You said that was a stealth buy, right?
Yeah, this one is definitely a stealth buy. I got this one. Because of the lot I got it in. I know I didn't pay any more than $5 for it.
Yeah, crazy.
That is
so yeah,
I
I don't know where I'm not too sure when I got it or where I got it, but because of the group of comics it was in, I know at that time I was not paying any more than $5 for any book. I was on a budget. Yeah. So
that's a $900 raw near mint book. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that one is. There's another one here. I got a Amazing 40.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
I got this one for $40, but you can see it's been price tagged not once,
no,
but twice.
Just take a marker and just fill it in yourself.
You know what I was thinking? I think it's like a paint by numbers. Absolutely.
So I was a purist, and I had the first appearance of Moon Knight, and it had a little patch like that, and someone did color it in, like filled it in. I hated it so much that I got rid of it. I think ages ago I sold it for like, I don't know, $100, and that's now worth like $2,000. But
that was a impulse buy on Facebook Marketplace, I think.
Great buy. Great buy.
Wow. So wait, so someone was on Facebook Marketplace, you saw it, and then you're like, don't sell it. I'll just come on by, and you just ran over?
I just ran over. It was in town. It was in my town. So I just ran over and bought it. Like
I got to get onto Facebook Marketplace. A buddy of mine told me the other day, he does like estate planning or whatever. And he said, oh, this guy's going to call you. Someone who worked with where was like Ditko kind of like era artist has a collection, and they passed away. you can go see it. And I called him and called him and called him, and he said, "Oh, I have to talk to the lady to see if you can go pick it up or look at it." And they never called me back. So
someone got there before you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have this qualified 5.5 of Namor and the Hulk.
Nice.
Ooh,
I got that for like undergrading price on an auction.
Are you someone who sells, or are you someone who just collects?
Well, eventually I'll probably sell, right? But it's just collecting right now, right? Like I have a long box of stuff to sell, but it's nothing spectacular, right? It's just extras, doubles. You know, maybe I got a little excited and bought a couple extra copies than I should have. So they're just sitting in my sale box, and I trade those at cons or with my LCS or whatever. I'll trade some books if I want to get something I really want, right? Current one was
go for it. Skimmer, is that the legacy one?
This is the like embossed cover. So I think it was
the secret, the 1 per store one,
the thank you variant. Managed to get that.
So many different names for it.
I just call it, I figure it was the thank you. Usually those are with a 1 per store. They give them to a store as a thank you to, thank you for buying our product. So I managed to jump in there, got it for $25 on an auction.
That's a great price. So. I was surprised at how much the Treasury one went for, because Treasury books typically don't go for anything, but that book specifically in Treasury had still selling for a premium, and I was really surprised by that.
Yeah, you have to get like a laundry bag to pack it away though, because it's so big.
Yeah, I kind of find a bag and a board for that thing. It's actually I've used graded bags for the ones we got. Comic bag, but finding a board is the challenge.
Got to stitch one together or something.
Right. Out of like 3 bags.
Something very old. Transformers first.
Oh, nice.
Appearance of Circuit Breaker.
Oh,
nice.
Okay, this isn't the original book I got. This is.
Oh,
you can see it's a misprint.
Yeah, there's like no black.
There's no black on it.
Wow, that's really cool. I've never seen that before.
Go back and forth. That's kind of cool. You have both of them too. You can see the.
Yeah.
I mean, that has its own value, because there's a Spawn book that has that. It's worth thousands more than Spawn number 1. I mean, all the Venom books, right? There's Venom Lethal Protector issues has that same issue. That's really cool. You'll have to send it to us so we can add that to the site. You might be the only
an error print.
Yeah.
Ooh, that would be fancy. I might get like a whole $4 extra out of that book.
That's right. That's really cool. I kind of want that. Yeah.
That's so cool. How rare are those kind of prints?
They're like every other error print, right?
Yeah.
Like, it depends on the print.
Yeah.
They only pop up when the ink runs out, and at the end of a printing, they're supposed to pull those and then refill the ink and then restart it, right? But every now and then some of those get through. Some of them, if they weren't paying attention to a lot of them get through, which is like Spawn number 1, because it was a 1 million print run. There probably was 100 or so that did make it through.
Same with Transformers, right?
Probably. So but who knows where those went, or if people even stopped to really notice it, right? Because you need that comparison to really like pay attention to it.
Well, and at that same time, we were chewing those books up as 12 years old kids.
Sure.
We're buying those, shredding them, sharing them with our friends. They didn't survive, so
right.
Yeah, 100%.
And those are the books no one knows how to price either, especially if it never didn't have a pre-established one. So you can put it up for $50, it might sit. You can put it up for $1,000 and it might sell. You never know. But
I collect error prints, so I have like the Hulk error print where it had these slurs in the book. I got a couple of the more recent reprints where they were the something was misprinted in the book or something. I really wanted that Invisible Man error, but I just couldn't afford the $100.
Oh yeah, sure.
That is
Well,
awesome.
Awesome stuff, dude. Thank you,
Yeah.
Porter. Thanks for showing.
Yeah,
totally.
you're welcome.
Thank you for coming on and for watching and all that fun stuff.
Oh, it's lots of fun. At least I get to know how much my stuff is worth too.
Hey.
Send us that transformer and we'll add it to the site. So
Sure.
I'll see if there's any sales for it. I'll have our team check it because I love that stuff and I want to see if there's more of them.
If I have any more error prints, I'll see if I can drum some up and
show them again later. I always say, don't send us books. I like to search for them. I like to hunt for these things.
No, I'm just going to send you pictures so you know what to look for.
Oh, pictures are good.
I think you're missing this one. Here's a picture.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
All right, before we jump in, folks, after we bring on the next guest, there's no one else waiting. So jump on.
Here we go. I'm posting the link again.
Yeah.
We talk to you guys every week. We know you by your little tag name here. I want to see JD in here. I want to see Igor in here. I want to see.
I want to see what you guys buy. Because it's just nice to step and just see what people have collected or what they're lucky enough to find, because I love stories like these. So let's bring on the next person. I think we have
next guest, Cliff on Comics.
Show me what you got.
Yeah,
Finally, I'm here.
So Cliff, you're pretty legendary because Lando has talked about you constantly. And you were also I was watching the comic community awards and you pretty much swept it, right? Like you and your
two with the council and one on my own, which was really lovely.
Yeah, you guys
congratulations.
took 5 awards. I think it was pretty impressive.
Well, right, it was like 3 for us. There was a lot of things. Comic Pop came and just sweeped up at the end, and then 2 people eked in a win at the end there. So, good job,
For me, it was like, I haven't heard of one of these shows, so I guess I have some work to do. And
well, we have, and I tell people all the time, this is Kilted Corgi. I was on the bingo card. It's very much like the music awards, right? Like, it's just like we have a nomination period and anyone and everyone can nominate, right? And then we announce the finalists, which are the people who had the most nominations. And then you got to do your part. If you actually care or want it, you should talk about it. I was not shy about what I was nominated for, or that, I wanted to, like Dolly Parton always says, if you're going to do it for real. So I would have lived just fine had I not gotten best host, but also like I was very excited and it was wonderful and humbling and very you like me, you really like me.
It's intimidating to have best host on when you can easily show us up here. So
yeah, Matt and I are not anywhere close near that award.
You guys are such sweet folk, and then you brought this monstrous half Puerto Rican, half Canadian on. Although I am coming to you live from the United States, so yeah.
Okay, are you also in Canada? My goodness.
No, my father was born in Ottawa, Ontario, so I'm going to go grab that dual citizenship.
My mom was born in Canada, so I can do that. But my dad was born in Lithuania. And because it happened during the war, and he was like a refugee out of there, I can actually get EU citizenship, American citizenship, and Canadian citizenship. So I got to try to do
it. You just need to get Mexico, and then you have the infinity gauntlet of.
Me encantaría tener tanto. Tú sabes, ayudarme tanto para vivir en tantos países. Tú sabes, me encantaría ir a España, pero tú sabes.
Solamente en Costa Rica y México, pero nunca más.
El gato con pantalones.
¿Cuánto tiempo tú estabas en Costa Rica?
Vive el año pasado, el próximo, vive con mi esposa y niño. we bought some land there, so we might be.
Yeah, we're
moving
losing viewers right now, guys.
No, we're not. No, we're not. Look at them chimichanga. They're calling in on their Deadpool. I have lots of stuff to show you, but
That's
like,
right. Yes.
you know,
So because you're all over the place too, right? You're a multi-buyer, right?
Yeah. So I figure, you know, I should, if you folks know me, we should start with my naughty piece of art. So there's an issue of Teen Titans where like Donna really has it with Nightwing, Dick Grayson, and punches him and he hits a mirror. So I commissioned 2 Halloweens ago an homage to that based on Friday the 13th.
Oh wow!
Oh wow!
Whoa.
That's awesome.
Wow.
So the artist is Raymond Lowell. This cost me $340.
Whoa, that's great.
Very,
I mean,
very
what a
impressive.
cool- yeah, no, I mean, like,
It's very detailed.
yeah, and just the shade, just the inking on that is insane. I love it.
Oh, he went to town. He gave me a very good. Obviously, that's not his price anymore. He gave me a very good deal. So something I've not seen show up on Cover Price,
Yeah, lay it out.
especially with the way you guys love boobies. Y'all have not, and these sold out. These sold
Hey,
out.
the community loves them. We're just
You give what the
representing.
community wants.
Are y'all both married? Because that's what sounds like what married men would say.
Fair
Oh, don't talk
Yeah,
about
that's
this.
my wife is right here.
Oh, well, give her my love. Anyone who puts up with you guys is a saint.
Fair
All-Star
That's
number
pretty
58
cool.
blind bag, okay, from KRS and TCM, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Totally sold out, and y'all do not talk about it. Do not talk about it. And they're totally, all right.
Yeah, because so we talked to Chris about that, and he said they were supposed to supposed to be at San Diego, and they had the branding for Power Girl or who? No, it was whatever the book is, the main book is. Yeah,
Power Girl, it's her first appearance.
and so in that book, the DC said no, stop, you can't sell those, and so they had to reorder new bags, but they weren't going to make it for San Diego, so they had to sell them online. And so it kind of missed the whole San Diego hoopla. Yeah.
Oh no, that's so awful for them and so wonderful for me and some of my lucky viewers because I am adding one of these to a giveaway. So this is a 1 in 750.
Oh my god, that's a beautiful cover.
It's Lozano, right?
Yep.
Yep.
A 1 in 500.
Godtail.
Dang.
And then a 1 in 200.
Oh.
Right? Y'all need to talk about this. I don't know why this isn't showing up. I don't know. You know,
Well, I guess we got to go looking for it.
For once, I should beat your radar. Is shocking. So remember this, folks.
Look at those comics behind you. Look at your wall.
Yes, you know, because I'm a real collector and I appreciate the art. So I'm sorry. That sounds I'm such a jerk, you know. But like, you know, you guys want to talk about the heat. Here's another book, gorgeous cover. We hear nothing about it. Carnage Reigns Omega, the Sakara variant cover, like gorgeous.
Oh yeah, that is really nice.
Right, modern. We never talk about it. I love it, so I want to share that with you guys. Okay, I don't know if speculation book that I feel like no one ever. I know my wall is so beautiful. There is. I call it Cliff's Comic Canvas. Cliff's Comic Canvas. Another book that I feel like we don't talk about enough is like Death of Venomverse number 2. First.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I love it. Luciano Vecchio on artwork here. Like, love this. So I just want to bring that and remind people.
You got another one right behind you.
Yeah, on the wall. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
I was in.
You're in. You're
I had a coupon from CGC. Jumped on it. Do y'all know any collectors who do birthday books?
No,
I don't.
Okay,
know.
That's an issue I haven't seen yet. No.
To get your birthday books is to get the books that were published the month you were born.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have heard of that. I thought you meant like birthday cakes and like
no birthday books. Right?
Yeah, I was thinking Marvel Presents 1000 with the Spider-Man Mickey cover. That's what I was thinking. So,
oh yeah, not an anniversary book. No. So I was born January 1st, 1978, and I was shocked to find that one of my birthday books is a Marvel team up. And I got into a bidding war for it, and I got an excellent deal. And it's Marvel Team Up number 65.
Now, did you? Whoa! Don't zoom on me.
I put Matt up there.
Did you get it for your age?
Yes.
That's cool.
It's pretty amazing.
I was so excited. So like, it's one of my birthday books.
That's great. That's awesome.
Someone in the chat pointed out that I am a Superman family lover. Sorry, you were gonna say.
No, I'm just saying that's so cool. I was born in January also, but at the end of it, I was the 30th. So we're on both sides of the. Does that make you an Aquarius?
It makes you an Aquarius, which is okay because I have an Aquarius rising. But then again, you're not single. Why do I care? He's every week. I'm like, oh, he's so charming and attractive, and he's married. So I picked this bad boy up recently. For my love.
There's a lot going on that cover.
Whoa!
Yes.
Whoa! A 9.9?
And it's a 9.9.
Damn!
Oh my goodness!
Is that a PSA 10?
It might be a PSA 10, but I'm not going to roll the dice to find out. Although I do think that they make a very strong slab, and I'm going to give them that. But they need to work on everything else. Yeah. Also, I will give them points for opening an office in Canada. Yeah. But so far, I've seen nothing about submissions for comics in Canada. So I'm watching all of you. I'm watching you, CGC. I'm watching you, PSA. And also, we can talk crap about CBCS, but they also have a strong slab. Like, I am an impartial judge here because I say I am the final buyer. All right. We have the final girl in the movie. I'm the final boy in the movie. I'm the final buyer. I'm going to make the call.
One of my favorite books has the worst label of all time, which is the CBCS Rivet label.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Rob Liefeld cover for Mission Impossible 1. It's one of the Air books. So it's like one of the 90th looking covers and one of the worst looking labels, and I'm not changing it ever.
Listen, I understand. Also, I won this in a Halloween giveaway, I think last year. It's Thor 207.
Whoa.
Nice.
Whoa. What giveaway was that? Just some random Halloween?
It was a Halloween giveaway. I forgot who did it. It was on Instagram.
I don't see many Halloween giveaways on my end.
No, it was also last year, so keep that in mind.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Really
wow. Jeez. I just want to keep looking at that wall behind you though.
Oh my gosh. Well, all right. So we got the first appearance of Grey Gargoyle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then we got the first Invaders. We got the first issue of Spidey Super Stories. We got the reprint of Namor's first appearance over there. But that's okay.
We got the first Tarantula.
No, sorry, right. First, no, that's not the first Tarantula. That's just Peter Parker #1.
Oh, okay.
But we do have the first Defenders. One piece of the Defenders War, 2 issues of Submariner that are pre-Defenders, and Invaders #1 is right next to that. I also got the first John Walker over here. Oh.
All right, so we have no one waiting in the wings. So Cliff, it's your show at this point.
All right, so like I hate to be that guy. Also, here you want to know something funny? Do you guys know?
I must have it.
There you go.
I had a bunch of slabs fall over. Let me calm down.
Oh,
now,
no.
Is that sketch above you Art Adams?
No, that's Dexter Vines.
Oh, Dexter Vines. Nice.
Yes.
All right. Very Art Adams-ish.
It is, but he did it at a show. He's wonderful. Are y'all familiar with Count Vertigo?
Yeah.
I am not.
Well, I mean, it's the Green Arrow kind of.
I am aware of Vertigo.
League of Assassins dude, right?
Yeah.
This is his first appearance.
What? World's finest?
And in one of the strongest slabs, mist slab. Like this thing is rock solid, but also look at the positioning.
Yeah.
It's insane. It is insane to me. Insane to me. Now, of course, 2 years ago, I got that Tales to Astonish reprint with Submariner. But this year, I got myself Submariner.
Woo! That's a good one.
Every time I come across the reprint, and I think I have like the original because it'll be beat up, and I was like, no, that's not the original.
It's because the original's not young anymore either.
No, it really isn't. No.
It's really brutal, And then, all right, we did. Oh my God, right? So y'all are sleeping on this. You did not. CovrPrice did not sleep on Supervillain Team Up, which is the first battle of Dr. Doom and Iron Man 1-on-1, but y'all slept on the other 9 comics that are part of Dr. Doom's Private War,
We didn't sleep on it. Everyone out there slept on it.
No. There is something wrong with the algorithms. Okay,
no responsibility for them.
I want justice for buyers because I was out there buying it. Why are none of my sales recorded? I don't understand. So this is actually Avengers 150, and it's the first chapter to what is later in a trade paperback referred to as Dr. Doom's Private War. And we got everything. We got Doom, Submariner, Atuma, the Avengers. It's everything, you know?
Nice.
I mean, and look at this badass lineup of Avengers. Beast, Vision, Hellcat, freaking Yellow Jacket, Iron Man, Scarlet Witch, Moondragon, Thor. There's a badass bunch.
I forget that Beast was in the Avengers sometimes. Yeah, I totally
never forget that Beast was in the Avengers. I told Brian Michael Bendis in issue 1 of House of M how pissed off I was at him that Jarvis addressed Wolverine and did not address Henry McCoy when they came off the Quinjet. I was like, oh, you just forgot he was Avenger. You just forgot. I was like, the Jarvis I know would have said what's up to both of them. That's what I'm saying. This counts as part 9 of Dr. Doom's Private War. Mm-hmm. So I picked these up recently off of I got both of these recently from a My Comic Shop auction. So that was exciting for me. Cool. I love Superman, and by extension, I love his friends. So I love the Legion of Superheroes. This is the Paul Levitz Keith Giffen run. This is the best Legion run ever.
Now, did you get all these recently?
Some of these are recent, yes. So I'm grabbing these because they're recent and I love them.
Now, do you go out and buy anything new? Has there anything that you bought that's like, do you buy any exclusives off of any of the other than that KRS set?
No, very rarely. You have to entice me, okay? And I love me some Superman family. So Power Girl enticed me. So that's how that worked, right? Otherwise, I'm just like, oh, look, it's Black Cat bent over a bed or a vault or, whatever. They gave me Nightwing sitting on pumpkins, all right? And I was sold. John, if you want to make a cover price, like calendar for next year to sell some,
Dan Moore is just like, Cliff, what is going on with Nightwing covers right now?
Okay, so y'all have missed the boat forever, right?
Right.
I have been saying that the girls and the gays have been neglected for far too long. And finally, we have shifted the needle to show you guys that we got money. All right.
But why Nightwing specifically?
Because Nightwing has the best butt in DC.
He has the best butt. And Jamal Igle likes to take credit, and I'll give it to him. Jamal, when he was on Nightwing, gave him a fabulous butt. Fabulous, right?
Because he's in that skin tight, like a leotard. So yeah.
And no one has neglected that butt since. And actually, if we want to get real technical about it, George Perez made a fine ass Dick Grayson. Like he was in tip-top shape, and he was banging Starfire all over the tower, and like this is well documented, all right, in the Outsiders run by Judd Winnick, all right. So I just gotta tell you, the girl knows what's up.
This has made me want to play. Oh man, where did my clip go? I think it's gone. Dang it! Oh man.
Well. We're about at the hour though.
So my God! Wait, let me show you one more hottie that I got this year. Okay, because I didn't even know what this comic looked like until like 2025. It's the first appearance of the Phantom Zone and General Zod.
Oh, that's cool. What?
Yeah,
that is cool.
Well, might as well hear it. Let's do this. We're just going to add
Nightwing, but yes. Oh, look at Lando.
We're going to add Hyper back in too, and just wind it down, and just like.
What's up, everybody? Okay,
Lando.
So I wanted to hop in just to shout out to both of you for doing this because it was awesome to see, guys. I've been watching on the couch, and I'm like, man, I want to jump in and just say hi to everybody because the community is really
You're on every other show, Lando. So
yeah. But just a shout out, man. Like Cliff and I have done many shows together, so it's really nice to see him here. And I'm not kidding when I say Sorry?
Yeah, you're so quiet. Needs to bring more energy.
No, it's fun. It's fun. It's great to have you, Cliff. It's nice. Lando has spoken of your energy, and it's nice to firsthand experience, which is why you clearly got host of the year, because
For sure, yeah.
you got to bring energy level
Well
to
deserved.
the shows. It's the opposite of me. I bring low energy, right?
We have electrodes on Matt's chair to kind of amp him up when he gets low.
Right.
Well, I was gonna say, if you've seen me with Izzyverse NYC on Tuesdays, you know that the two of us together are more than electric.
Oh man, yeah, no kidding. Get a Muppet conversation, a Dick Grayson conversation going, and it's all over.
Yeah, the Muppet conversation. I was like, why are we doing this? I'm like, someone's enjoying this. It's not me.
Well, just real quick, when you're talking about Dick Grayson, I remember reading somewhere that he was like the most acrobatic, like partner of Batman ever, right? And I remember there was all these.
Saying he's bendy.
He was super bendy, but he was the Flying Grayson. He was a natural acrobat, right? And so you always see him like doing those not even a montage, but those covers where it'd be like one like page where he's jumping, flipping here, doing like all that all the way down. Always love Nightwing, man. Like
Missed opportunity. Nightwing and Daredevil team up. Missed opportunity.
Oh, that would have been cool.
Like they should pump one of those out soon while they're collaborating.
For sure, that's awesome. Oh, and Igor
in here too. Okay, so I got to bring Igor on before. What a way to wind it down. We'll just have everyone on. Hyper, did you have anything to add before we jump over to Igor?
Yeah, sure. There's two things I want to add.
Yeah, Hyper wanted to show two things before we jump over. But Igor, what's up, man?
But before you
show me what you got.
There you go.
So I've been showing a lot of modern, but I didn't show at least one. I should show at least one Silver Age book. Again, another lunchtime find. This book was priced down because it was there was some poor writing inside, like some kid wrote on it, but whatever, for $40.
Evil kids. Oh, Juggernaut. That's cool.
X-Men has to be the most written on by name, I would like, of all the series, right? I would imagine.
Listen,
we got Travis on here too. Jeez Louise, bring him in. Why not?
Oh no, I'm leaving, guys. I'm out of here.
This is maxed out. Look at this.
All right, this is getting out of hand. Right when we're about to end the show, everyone jumps on.
No. We're not ending it now.
Okay. This is now going to be comics covered extended edition.
Yeah.
There is one more thing I do want to show off, and it is just to kind of highlight. You kind of have to know what room you're in to kind of pick up some deals. I was on a Whatnot stream that originally started off as a Walking Dead sale. Like Walking Dead comic sale. I was in it, picked up a few books. He ran out of his Walking Dead books, so he thought it would be like he had time to kill, so he decided to put some books up. Clearly, the people in the room didn't know what he had, except I think I was only bidding against one other guy, and he folded after $10.
Oh, is that the Scotty Young?
Wow.
Yeah,
it is. I mean, this is before Scotty Young was known for his baby covers. But back when he was knocking out, just these awesome Marvel covers. And I mean, it was literally a few years later where the baby covers really took off. A Midtown exclusive was the first one. People think it's Red She-Hulk, but Red She-Hulk came out 6 months later.
Mm-hmm. I'm actually really happy to see that came back in a 9/8 because there's a stream where Hyper is live and he had the book up behind him.
Yeah, so
fell off the wall.
So literally, I was doing a live stream and I did the whole just putting it with painter's tape on top. Thankfully, it was in a top loader, so thank you for the top loader. So basically, it crashed down live on stream. And then it still got a 9/8 because, like I said, if it wasn't in a top loader, I would have probably got like a.
But it would have been a 10. No.
I mean, I can't tell you how many times where I took a book, like I was bagging and boarding, and a book fell from my hand and dented onto the ground. Right, like just. And John's brother sat on my comics as kids, so that was I never hear the end of this. It was like had my books laid out showing John, and here comes his brother, and just sits right down on them. I was like, yeah.
The irony though is that if you actually have it in a bag and board, the board actually crushes the book. You're better off actually dropping the book raw loose. It actually I learned it actually loosens the impact, because for some reason, as soon as that board crunches, it basically folds the book as well.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true.
Yes, and your plane crashing on land is better than it crashing on water. I don't know what to say, Hyper.
It's all relative. It's all relative.
That's right. Yeah, Instagram says if you're gonna fall, don't fall into water. Fall into like a tree.
Listen, I learned that in the airport. My airport days back in 2000. It was scary.
Trees seem like a bunch of sharp, jagged knives. I don't know.
I mean, can you do it Captain America style, where you just jump out and you just
If you have a
take the
shield.
hit?
No,
Right.
you could just bend over at the correct, perfect angle, and then the mysteries of the universe will shunt you out the emergency door, and you somehow live. Anyhow, look, I have the original Power Girl person.
That's quite a segue.
It's a good book.
Perfect
It's a
segue.
good book. Yeah, that's nice.
Nice.
All right. Well, let's hear what Igor and Travis have to say. Igor, so this is who you are. You're always in our chat.
Igor, are you living in a cloud right now? Or
So yeah, but my
Watching.
lighting is not the best. Like that's why one of the reasons I don't jump streams very often, because like I'm actually in the living room. I don't have like an office or anything, so it's not really set up for streaming.
I will say that Igor sends me so many links, and they're very hard to ignore, because it'll be like, I'll be like, I'm not gonna click on this. I'm like, and I click on this. I'm like, son of a. Now I'm like, jumping into another Kickstarter.
Well, me and you, Matt, share it's very similar taste, you know. So that's why I always send you all that stuff.
You have, what's interesting with the stuff that you buy, you are very specific, and you go for, like, there'll be the hottest books, but then you go for the rarest versions of those hot books. So if there's an AP edition, a foil, a metal AP edition, you're going for whatever the max rarity is for it.
Usually, yeah.
So what do you do? Because we have a conversation when how rare is too rare, right? When something's so rare and it doesn't have value established, it can be sometimes hard to get what you think it's worth, right? Because there's
100%, yes.
So that Legion of Superhero one that who showed it? It was Hyper, right?
Me,
Yes,
me, baby.
So what was nice was
Which Legion? Which one?
the Legion of Superheroes number 23, the Adam Hughes cover.
Oh yeah,
that was that was
Supergirl in the Legion. Let's be clear.
Right, that's a good point. So that book was in 2011. It was a 1 in 10, back when print runs were super low and stores weren't ordering 10 copies of Legion of Supergirl and the Legion of Superheroes.
Love that.
So, but it was a 1 in 10, so it wasn't a 1 in 25 or a 1 in 50. So it's a book that you can still find out there, but it's not super common. But you can find it right now. If you go to eBay, there's probably 10 listed. They're not under, $1,000 in a 9.8, but it's one of those books that establish value because it's rare, but not too rare. So do you sell these, Igor, and do you find
usually no. I sometimes try to, like, I do buy sometimes just rare books just for the speculation part of it, because I know it's just like, so even the books that I don't collect a lot, like you guys heard of Dewey Pooh's, like I do love certain covers. I don't like every cover like a lot of people, but I do like collecting like AP ones of those books. So I usually, whenever there's a new one comes out, I always try to reach out to the artist or to the writer or to the store and see if I can get an AP version of it. So if I do like it, I end up keeping it, which is unfortunate. There's a lot of them. But if I don't, like, I do try to sell it, and it's not easy because obviously most people, like, when the book comes out, it's hot. It's worth maybe like 100 and something. Like after a while, it goes down to like $50-$40. So if you have an AP version of it and you're selling for like $300-$400, everybody's like, why am I paying this? I can get it for $30-$40, so not everybody collects the same way, but there are some collectors, that do like they get the rarest version of it, and there's nothing rarer than AP version of it. Well, sometimes there is a test version, so there's like prototype versions, which is
right. And you showed a test version of a Lady Death cover recently.
Yes. Yes. So I hope I can show. This is a mock-up version of it.
Is that
Shikari cover? Oh. Yeah. So it says mock-up on it. So usually mock-up covers are 1 or 1. Sometimes they are like up to 2 or 3. but usually they want it once, and they usually display copies at the shows or like at the promotion when they promote it, when they do the video of it.
Right.
So they usually keep them and then they sell them like randomly when they do those Volt sales. Like this is another cover, which is, I really like the cover, and it's a homage to the cover somebody just showed of a Supergirl, and it's a mock-up version. So basically it is 101 of it, but there are regular cover you can get for $20-$30, you know, or
so, so these are some of the things you'll have to send us. We'll have to like add those to the site, because I like adding those rarities. You'll notice what we do on the site a lot of the times when there's blind bags and there's original covers in those, we add those in, because just for historical tracking, there's no way you're going to find those again in one place unless you capture them then and there when they're out. So like Clutch will send us when he does his, which is so nice. It's also nice because you can see what else was out there at the time, which I wish we had for the Harley Black Bag, whatever it was back in the day. It was one of the first black blind bags.
Little Black Book or something.
Yeah, Little Black Book. Thank you.
Yeah.
It was one of the first blind bags with original sketches mixed in from DC, and I mean that was super valuable, super popular, and no one did it again for 15 years. So it's now we're in blind bag heaven. All right, what do you got? What else do you got? Show off your stuff.
This is I guess one of my favorite pickups this year. I'm just going to show you. So you must have seen this cover before. I have the regular cover, which is signed by the I guess the current artist. Then I have the regular cover non-signed. Then I have
Michael Turner is the hardest working dead guy.
Yes, and obviously the metal. Probably one of my favorite covers this year that I purchased. Absolutely love Turner, and the fact that even they repurpose his art, I don't care. Like I just love him, and he's been my favorite artist since I pretty much been in collecting.
Yeah, that's a fantastic set. I wasn't a fan of the other one where it's the whole full figure.
Oh well, I have that too, but the red one is just like spectacular.
That one's gorgeous. The short version, because I think what they used, and I could be wrong, it would be nice to have Rups on, because Rups was working with Aspen to produce these. What they do is they pull a lot of stuff from Mike's sketchbooks, and some of like just the random work that he did. He produced so much stuff just because he couldn't stop drawing. Over the years, they just have this large surplus of stuff that they can use.
And they also do like close-ups, and they recolor stuff, so they just like make a different color, so it looks like a different cover, but it really isn't.
That's what they did with the Miles Morales cover. It was a Spider-Man cover, and they just.
I have those too. I love those covers.
Well, that set was. I mean, that to talk about that, there's a Supergirl set. It was Batman Superman number 3 or 7.
Yeah, I think it was. Like you're talking about the one that had the second print.
Yes, modern Kara Zor-El.
You're talking about the Virgin one that like it's one of my favorite Turner cover. Yeah,
around her, orange clouds behind her. That just hit $900 in a 9.6.
Wow.
Yeah,
it's funny what you can do with recycled art.
I was gonna say
no disrespect to my beloved Michael Turner, may he rest in peace.
Yeah.
But taking a piece from one of his pages, throwing a background on it, and be like, "Look, it's an exclusive cover." They did that recently with McFarlane and that Spider-Man cover for New York Comic Con, I think, or whatever.
The Superman one?
Yeah, I'm just not. Oh my god! And taking that page that he did from DC's Invasion and turning it into a foil variant of Justice League #1, like. Am I the only one who feels like a little bit disgusted?
See, I used to be like that, but then like most people can't afford those books, they can't find those books. So when they do make it to a cover, other people can enjoy his art. So that's the way I look at it.
Listen, I agree with you, but no one is fighting you for Invasion 1, 2, and 3. Invasion 1, 2, and 3 is out there, okay? Do any of you know who the Dominators are? I don't even think you do. Do any of you know how many Daxamites died in there? I don't think you do. I'm not even sure you know what a Daxamite is. So
I will say this. like I just mentioned, he seems like the Tupac of the comic artists. It seems like he's dead, but he's getting more covers than some of the people that are presently living. So it's
if only he drew Machiavelli, then we would all have theories.
We're gonna see him at Coachella. We're gonna see Turner at Coachella.
Every exploited artist, it has happened all the time. And let me tell you, I know he is gone because the last time I saw him, he was in very bad shape.
Yeah.
You know? But also, in case you're wondering what a Daxamite is, this is what his brother in his first appearance here. All right, that's a Daxamite, people, because his was lead. That was a big surprise.
Cliff,
So,
can I ask you a
I
question?
Daxamite was something you had tested for.
So
Cliff, can I ask you a question? Sorry.
When it comes to Aspen, real quick. So Aspen was Michael Turner's company that he started when he broke off on his own. As his health was fading, he told these guys, all this art, keep Aspen alive, use this stuff. So all this stuff has been done with his blessing posthumously. I mean, you can't say would he approve every single cover that's been produced, but that was one of the clauses that kept Aspen alive.
I know how I stand. But and I am very well aware of that, and I'm okay with it, right?
But I don't think you're wrong. I do understand the ick factor.
Cliff, can I ask you a question, Cliff?
Every time we walk by and we see like the Mike Turner on the booth and stuff, we're like, okay, that's like Matt says, hardest working dead guy.
Yes.
Cliff, can I ask you a question? So you know, very famous art by Adam Hughes. It's a European magazine, and it has what's the name? Death on it, and she's like lying down.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I don't remember the issue of the magazine. So it's one of the most my favorite out of Hughes. So 90% of people guarantee you don't know that art is not actual original art. That art was published in a book, which is the C book, and it's a $1 book, and the art was there published before that, and nobody knew that, and most people still doesn't know that because everybody's still hunting that magazine just for that art, even though they can get a $1 book in a bin in almost every comic book store that's inside of the book.
Yeah, I'm just saying, collecting is about research, okay? And I started with no internet, zero internet. I was 9 years old with a comic book rack in the middle of a store that resembled what Walmart would turn out. It was me. It was advertisements. It was calling Mile High Comics out of Man of Steel #2 and getting a bunch of 50-cent books and trying to figure things out. All right, it's buying the big Overstreet price guy when I was a kid and flipping through looking for origin issues, first appearances, death of characters. All right. We didn't have this. It was me as a kid drinking my Coke. It's laying down in my living room, flipping through page after page after newsletters, those little newsletters on the comic rack and all this other stuff, being like, oh, is that what this is? I am this year 47, and this is the year that I saw what the first appearance of Zod's cover actually freaking looked like.
This sounds very nerdy. Is this a nerd thing?
It's definitely a nerd.
I don't do nerd
No.
things.
It's not nerdy. It's not.
I love it. And so I'm just saying, all you new people actually have zero excuses. If you love someone and want to know more about that character, you have Go Collect, Cover Price, ChatGPT. Like you have everything at your fingertips.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sorry. This is like too much energy for you guys at 10.
I do need to leave pretty soon to pick up my child.
Okay.
So
can I show you a few more things before I go?
Wait, one thing. Travis came on and so politely has just been sitting there. Travis, hi.
I'm just here. I don't have any awesome stuff like this to show off. I just have like the greatest deal of all time.
A couple of things before I go. So this was one of my other favorite pickup. Oh, go ahead.
Sure. I'm just gonna show the greatest deal of all time. This is my biggest claim to fame here. This book right here, terrible grade. I should have had it pressed, but I don't care. I just wanted it encapsulated.
It looks nice.
Looks great. Presents great. $7.50. Yeah. So that's
wow.
It was laying on top of a stack of long boxes at a comic shop in Charlotte, North Carolina. I took it up to the front. The shop owner looked at the price and said, "Oh, that's wrong. Well, this is a good day for you, bud."
Oh, wow. Wow, that's awesome.
$7.
Secrets 92 out of the dollar bin. No.
Oh.
There.
insane.
It was not a great.
That's a book I'm after currently. I'm trying to complete the Wrights and Swamp Thing first 10 and then 92.
If you need to start somewhere, I mean, if you want a good monster book, I mean, there's no place better to start.
So this little area right here behind me where Spock is actually turning into the Wrightson wall. So I grabbed the Gardens of the Dead San Diego Comic-Con thing, and then I'm gonna put that in the middle and then surround it with the Swamp Thing slab. So I've got a couple of those missing, but I would like to get a 92 and then throw it up there as well, and just kind of have it circling the art. So it's gonna have the Wrightson wall back there in the background.
Goodbye, Spock.
Good. Yeah, Spock's getting kicked to the curb.
So wait, Travis, I gotta ask.
He's waving away. He's waving goodbye too.
That Joker cover, did the shop know just because it was a Bronze Age, or did he actually know it was an actual key book that you?
He knew. He was the owner. He was very well versed. He looked at it and he said, like it was a deep sigh, knowing that like, oh, somebody messed up. Like this was not. Something happened here, but the price on the book said $7.50, and I walked out feeling like a real champ.
Listen, good on you. I have some shops that for a $30 book, they'll look at it and be like, "Oof, I actually got to price it up."
I'll say, like obviously, like the shops that I've been to in the Charlotte area, they are really, really, really like if the price is marked the way it is, they're gonna hold to it. I grabbed a couple of those first printing Death in the Family trade paperbacks that are kind of valuable now. Mm-hmm. And somebody misplaced them onto the new release shelf, took them up to the front. They weren't marked for anything. And they just looked at the back of it and said, nah, we're going to honor this. Like it was marked. It was set up there. So we got it for like whatever the cover price was in the 1980, whatever, when that trade dropped. So yeah, it's my experience around here is they're just like, okay, well, whatever. Have a good one, dude.
That's a good
so
shot.
There's several of them around here.
I can't tell you the feeling of walking in and getting a great buy on a book that you know is super valuable. Like I just got this Ralph Wiggum.
Yes.
I had that same book.
Bought it for $15, but this is the Daddy Says Print is Dead, which is the Barnes and Noble.
Yeah.
This is the rarest one of there's 6 different word bubbles, and this is the rarest one in a newsstand because that was all the Barnes.
Wait, hold on, Matt, isn't it tied? Because I have the Toys R Us version that says Ralph meets throw up. Aren't they kind of tied for the rarity?
They kind of are tied. I don't know how you would like I mean, you could look at the census and probably gauge it out. But this is a $200 book, and they had it for $50. So it was like, it's wins like those that just get you back to your shop on a regular basis, right?
The only like notable one that I have outside of it was like a great win was this. Yeah. So this is, I don't know if anybody's read this. They've made like video games on it and everything. It's a great series. It's a wonderful series. I love it. I love all the sequels. But the artist was at Heroes Con several years ago. It's the only time he's been there that I can remember. Went through and went to get it signed. Did not charge anything for this, but just randomly threw this remark in here for free, and it is probably my favorite thing I have in my collection for sure.
Oh wow, nice!
Just
that's
fantastic.
Awesome.
Threw that and he
out and frame it. No,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, just absolutely, just threw it together like in like a minute. Just sketched it out, everything right there in front of me, and handed it back to me. I was like, "What's the price on this?" He goes, "Nothing. You're good. Have a good one." And I was like, "All right, thanks, dude. Can I buy a book?"
Speaking of remarks,
one thing, and then we got to get out of here. I need to leave
now. Two things, if possible. Like just as far as remarks. So this is a book I picked up from Adam Hughes' website. It's one of his books. Yeah. So he also offers sometimes to do a remark inside. It's also limited amount he does. And I always wanted to get remarks when I used to go to cons, and it's always hard to find like a good price at the con. Or like every time you want to
recently for not so like a pretty iffy remark, right? People were not
right. So his remarks at this con is more like sketches and just head sketches, and he charges premium for it. So for the same exact price, you can get an actual real sketch.
Holy smokes!
And a quote at the same time, but exact same price.
That's incredible.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I would just flip that cover around and just
Yeah. So this was
rip
like
that cover off.
150 or 175, and to get a sketch from him also about the same price, and it's literally just a headshot and
How much was that?
just some line.
How
I
much was
don't remember exactly. I think either 150 or 175 was from his website, and you get the book with it together. You get the sketchbook and you get the sketch plus a quote. So
unbelievable.
And the best part, so the quote you can only put few words in, and I wanted to do a bigger quote, so it cut off. So he actually called me while I was at work to make sure to fit the entire quote. I was at work, and he's like, "Hi, this is Adam Hughes," and I'm like, "Excuse me?" I was like, "This is Adam Hughes." I'm like, "Which one?" And then I could not believe it. I was so like I was.
So the fact that he called
really.
you,
Yes,
Adam's one of those guys. He won't talk to you at a con. He'll talk. His wife will talk to you, right?
Yeah.
Because
that's so cute.
No, I mean, I talked to.
Y'all needed to come to Terrificon. He and his wifey were chatting it up.
Yeah.
Y'all missed out. Y'all missed it. See what happens when you don't leave your bubble? Y'all need to follow me and come down to Connecticut and have a good time. Travis knows what I'm talking about.
Lando's favorite artist for remarks is Jim Starlin. Just want to put it out there.
One last one. What is it?
Yeah. So this is new Magic set that just came out, and they have like cards, which is a two-sided card, and they use iconic covers. So when I went this year to New York Comic Con, I had Todd sign it, and what's his name?
Sam De La Rosa.
And Sam De La Rosa, yes.
Wow.
Yours is the Tord McFarlane.
Tord.
Sorry.
Because the way he signs it, it looks like Tord.
Oh yeah, Sorry, yeah. And my final win for the year, just want to share with you. I had this book.
Nice.
Oh,
nice. Hall hyper.
Yes, very nice. I had this book. It's a 9.6 for the last like 8 years, and it was signed by Stan Lee. And I was afraid to crack it and like get it pressed by CGC. And the only way I can get it yellow label if I get it signed again. So I had Greg Lamb sign it this year at New York Comic Con. And if you know Heroes Reborn, he had a friend who was a facilitator at the con. So he had it signed for me, and he took it to Baltimore Con, where they did grading on site. And I got this back literally 2 weeks later after New York Comic Con. 9.8 and double sign.
Yeah, that's
awesome.
Great. I mean, that's a $6,000 with the signature, probably $7,000 9.8.
Yeah,
crazy.
One of my best wins this year.
All right,
yes.
All right, let's not get Matt in too much trouble here.
Like literally, she is texting me right now. Like, going.
All right, I'm going to start removing people from the thing so we can do our sign off. But you guys,
thank you for coming.
Thanks, y'all.
Thanks for having us.
You have earned your role as what is it? Host of the year. So you see why now. Yeah.
All right, guys. I'm gonna start.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for having us.
Thanks for jumping on Hyper, and thanks for everyone else who jumped on. It was fun to see the halls. I love doing this. If you guys want to do it again, if you want to come on, we'll do this again. We could do a monthly thing. I think that would be fun to do.
That was awesome. Yeah, I mean, you guys waited till the very end, though. That's the only issue.
You always yell at me for re-ramping the show up, but luckily we had Stefan to take the blame for doing that today. I didn't have to ramp it up on my own.
That was cool. So last reminder, if you guys are not signed up for Cover Price, give us a try. It's free.
Look at that handsome guy. I always call it out right there.
Jeez, yeah. I'm like a dolphin with like echolocation coming out of me.
And we have some big things coming up for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Lots of fun giveaways. We're going to be doing some cool stuff.
Yeah, we're working on that. So yeah, at end of month is going to be pretty awesome. If you're a member, you're going to get special access to stuff, but it's also going to be open to some of our Instagram followers and Facebook and YouTube show stuff. So
Yep.
But again, thanks guys for bringing the energy. Thanks for
coming.
Awesome
it was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Next time we're going to book like 2 hours and we'll make it happen.
I would probably need 2 hours. Yeah.
Right. Remember, when it comes to comics, we got you covered.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. We're going to keep that.
Okay,